Hello, everyone. It's me, Susie. So today I'm gonna kind of talk about being cheated on. It's something I've had experience with. Not like I'm bragging about being cheated on. It's nothing like that of any kind. Like I said, my hair is a mess. I apologize in my own little space. Because I'm comfortable with. So anyone, whether you be male, female, when you're being cheated on, it's not a good feeling. I can tell you that it's not a good feeling. It's heartbreaking. It's heart wrenching. It's tough. The emotions that you go through are not something that I recommend for anybody. Because it hurts. It really hurts. It feels like you're getting stabbed in the heart, and it's just like because you love that person. And even plan a future with that person if it went that far, or it's just a new relationship and then you find out they're cheating on you. It sucks. I'm not gonna say it's great feeling. It's not. It's a very shitty feeling. It's very not fun and or exciting to experience, and I don't wish it on anybody. And I'm only talking about my personal experience. I was cheated on not once, but a few times in my lifetime. Like I said, I'm 31, so didn't have many relationships. Um, but it's not something that is easy for someone like myself and others that have a disability in a sense. Because I hate calling it an illness because we're not sick. We're not. We just don't have all the chemical bases in our brains that have us think and feel a certain way that other people don't, and we're really sensitive to certain things compared to normal people. And like I said, I hate not calling myself normal, but it's 100% true because I'm not 100% normal, and some of us have to take medicines because of that. But it's not because we want to take these medicines, it's because we have to in order to function with our daily lives, in order to function with what we have going on up here. And when you are somebody that has this disability where your mental being is not as stable as it should be for what's considered in our society as normal, it's very aggravating and frustrating because when something like being cheated on by the person that you love more than anything, whether you're male, like I said, male or female, doesn't matter, it kills you. It feels like the whole world is just crashing down on you and you can't breathe, you can't function, like you're just comatose in a sense of being, you don't know how to respond, how to react. I know when I found out, I was more, I want to say I was upset and frustrated because I knew about it, but he didn't come up and tell me about it until the person came to my job and told me. So that killed me, and I just felt the dagger go straight to my heart and just kept cutting the knife, as it were. And then when I came home to confront him, it wasn't a good experience because the first thing I wanted to do was I wanted to show him how much I was hurting, and the thoughts that were going through my mind were not good thoughts. Like I wanted to get a knife. I wanted to do all these horrible, horrible things because like I said, I'm just was so upset. My emotions got the best of me because like I said, I'm normal, but I'm not normal to the state of where doctors consider it to be like 100% normal person in our being of where we are in our time frame right now. So it's aggravating and frustrating. So normal based by those standards, I'm not that normal in certain situations. So it's aggravating in a sense because like I said, like I had these bad, really aggravating thoughts because I was just so emotional. And I'm glad that I realized that I was being, like I said, the shirt, like I said, this has been like my cleaning shirt, so I apologize. There you go, my ADHD kicking in. But it more or less like I said, I wasn't in a good frame of mind. And I know I was glad and thankful that his cousin was there because that kept me from doing something to harm myself. or others, which is what I talked about in a couple of my other videos. When you get into a certain state, some of us, like I said, know our triggers and we know when we need to get help. And this time I knew, because of how upset and emotionally triggering this was for me, it killed me. And I needed to go to the hospital to get help. And it's not something, let me take these off because I know I'm going to end up crying because, like I said, this hurts. It's not something I'm proud of that I was just so distraught and upset about. Because, like I said, it got the best of me and it hurts. It hurts. Because, like I said, like, I'm sensitive, more sensitive than others in certain things. And this killed me. Because, like I said, like, they were my life. And it hurts. I'm not going to lie and say it's easy. Because it's not. It's not easy and I have to deal with it. You know what I mean? It's like, what did I do wrong? Because you're always thinking, like, you did something wrong. And I know I didn't. You know, I gave him all the love I could give. Even more so. It's just, and I kept thinking, like, I did something wrong. And you can't always think in that frame of mind. And that's why I got help. I went to the hospital for a couple days because I needed a safe haven to, like, just do what I needed to do for myself to keep myself and others safe. Because I was just, like I said, so distraught, so upset. It killed me. And since then, like I said, because this person I was with for a really long time, and it hurts. And and I think sometimes the sad part is, like, I still want to work it out. Do you know what I mean, with that person, but they keep doing the same activities and same things. I apologize, my phone and everything's going off. They do the same things and activities that just make it suspicious. And I'm trying so hard, like I said, to move forward. And I apologize, my phone keeps going off. Let me turn that on to vibrate. It's just, like I said, it's aggravating because, like I said, you're like so like you're so into the person and you think you're being a good person, and you are a good person. It's just that person is either in their own frame of mind, they're just done, and people like myself don't realize it until it gets to the point where, one, we catch them, or they start saying, like, weird batshit crazy stuff is what I'm gonna call it, because who goes Pokemon hunting, like, at, like, midnight to, like, 5 a.m. in the morning? Especially as a grown adult, like, who does that? But anyway, so that wasn't a fun experience. Like I said, like, you see me in a hot mess. But like I said, I'm just trying to keep this 100% with everybody, just so you see how it affects people. I'm not giving this, like I said, to do famous or none of that. I'm just being me, my goofy, snotty, I guess, self, as I'm trying not to, like, blow boogers on the camera. It's just, like I said, like, with certain situations, like death, being cheated on by someone you love, any major event that goes not the way we planned or hope it to go, it affects all of us different. And people that don't understand mental disabilities, because I hate calling them illnesses, like I said, because I don't believe we're sick. I just, it's not our fault. We didn't ask to be this way. It just happened. And with that being said, like, people with mental disabilities, we have certain sensitivities, triggers, everything that causes us to act the way we act to certain things. And some people can handle it and some people can't. You know what I mean? So it depends. Oh, by the way, this is my ADHD kicking. This is the most recent diamond painting I just finished. I just finished that one. I like the colors on it. Anyway, so like I said, sorry, my ADHD kicking in. But being cheated on, like I said, is not a fun experience. It's not something I wish on even my worst enemy. It's just, it's not something that is easy for people with mental disease. You know what I mean? It's just a mental illness. It's not fun. It's not exciting. It's heart-wrenching and it's heartbreaking and it hurts. and it will hurt for a very long time. Like I said, like I'm trying to work on that relationship myself because yes, we have history, and I know most of our relationship had good times. You just had that one hiccup, or a few hiccups, actually, I should say. But I'm still willing to work it out. And some people will say I'm crazy. Some people will say, move on, do what you got to do. And granted, I understand that too. But at the same time, I guess in a sense, it's also hard to let go because out of everything, we have more good memories than we do bad. And I think that's what's keeping me going, is remembering the good times and how we do still have some good times. And I think that's what keeps me going to a point. You know what I mean? Like I said, everyone's going to have their own opinions on this, of course. Like, we're human. We're going to have our own opinions. We're going to do what the fuck we want to do. Excuse my French, because I know this is why I didn't say it was for kids. But I am working on not cursing and also saying, what do you mean all the time? So, Sean, you're watching this, I'm trying not to say that phrase because I say it a lot. So there you go. Another one. So everything that you see in these videos, it's me and my actual reaction and how I'm being true to myself. And you'll see many videos where they're not true to themselves. But anyway, that's getting off topic. Back to being cheated on. It's difficult. It's not like a normal per se person that's like, oh, you broke up with me, okay, fine, then they just get back on the horse. For somebody with our disability, it's hard because, like I said, you're so used to something and you just are scared and you're frightened to like get back out there and then go through all of that again. Like, it's traumatizing for us. I'm not gonna say it's not, because it is. Damn straight it is. You know what I mean? It was hard. I remember my first ever crush, and then like that went downhill, and that broke me for years until I found a new crush. Like, I mean, it's not like in grade school, oh, I hate you, I love you, and then like you're on to somebody else. Like, for somebody with our disability, it's harder because we always have a person that we some might say are infatuated with, or we have a connection with, that we just can't let it go because we're just so, we need a connection with somebody. And it's hard and it's difficult because we all have our own point of views, our own moral sets and goals that we value, and we try to find someone that values the same thing. There's my Germanness coming in with talking my hands, and Italianness, I guess. Even though I'm not Italian, I'm more German than anything. Anyway, ADHD kicking in. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, it's not easy. I'm not gonna say life is easy because it's sure as fuck ain't. It's tough and it's work. And when you have these situations, it sucks. And people need to understand that don't understand our disability is how to deal with it. Like I said, like me, I know my triggers. I know certain situations, like being cheated on was like another main one that like I need to go to the hospital to be safe. And it's not necessarily I'm going because I need more medicine to be on. No, I'm not going to the hospital. Granted, yes, they do that as well. They take care, like the hospital I don't see as a negative thing. Now, when I was little, I did a lot, but the hospital is there to help you for situations like that when you're trying to keep yourself and others safe. And I definitely always recommend going there if you need to, or if your people agree that you need to go there. Yes, you might fight it like all hell, but at the end of the day, it's best for you. And they give you tools and techniques that you can take away from any of their program to benefit your life. And I'll talk about some of the tools and skills that I've learned in another video. I don't want to keep going too long because everyone's going to be like, oh, it's a long video. But like I said, that's my little video on being cheated on. I hope you like it. And if there's any more that you would like, please let me know. I'm Susie Sunshine, and I vote for Mickey Mouse. Bye.